All right.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to On the Porch, Saturday, August the 2nd, Phillies and the Tigers. And we have a awesome pitching matchup today. Zach Wheeler and Tarek Skubal. Mike Gill, along with Nicky Nuggets. We're on the porch. No Dougie Fresh today. He's out golfing. You know, very important guy. He's got to golf today on a day where you got Wheeler and Skubal. How do you golf on this day?
How do you golf on this day? I mean, I golf, but, he's probably in the woods, had to find a ball as Wheeler's first pitch is the ball.
The unbelievable part about this game is the unbelievable parallels between Wheeler and Skubal and how both of them, 21 starts, both of them the same exact innings pitched.
Nuts.
Almost the same exact strikeouts. It's uncanny, this pitching matchup today. So we're looking forward to it. By the way, we're starting off the day with the seed.
There you go.
Little place to rest for today. Starting off with a little seed today to start things off because a 4:05 start on a Saturday, you got to go seed to start the game off, Nuggets.
I started with a Tonewood today.
Yeah, we had lunch over at Josie Kelly's in Summers Point, and I had a little Sopo Flake News
there you go.
For lunch today, and then here we are. So base hit, by the way, to start the day off.
Yeah, first batter of the game, Keith gets a base hit off of Wheeler. DHing today. Gleyber Torres coming up second here. I've been so excited for this matchup. So excited.
I mean,
Skubal and Wheeler, come on.
Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson. I mean, you're looking through this Tigers lineup. Would you ever imagine this was the best team in the American League?
Not one chance would I think this is the best team in the American League.
Yeah.
Not even close. I would be like stunned. Oh, they're a wild card team? Really? Just based on the name recognition. It's like, wow. Got to give him credit, though.
Last year.
DS, yep. DS appearance. Wheeler, he struggled last time against the he struggles against the Yankees. Last two outings against the Yankees, he struggled. So hopefully he can bounce back today.
So everybody's been talking about the Joan Duran entrance last night. What'd you think?
Oh my gosh. It was awesome. It was awesome. The only downfall was, and you tweeted it out, it was that he was in the City Connect uniform.
Yeah.
That was the only downfall.
The worst part of the night was that poor Joan Duran had to come out, make his first ever appearance for the Phillies wearing this ridiculous City Connect uniform.
Brutal.
Yeah,
brutal.
Poor guy. The entrance, the whole thing was awesome. The fact, now I asked you this on the Sports Bash yesterday. Do you like the fact that they literally took the same exact everything from the Twins?
Yes. I'm cool with it. I'm absolutely cool with it. Don't change it. He has had this set for a while now, and I'm glad the Twins were able to here you go. Just take it, use it. I'm cool with it. And the fact that Rob Thompson gave him his number too, everything just came over very seamlessly, and I'm cool with that. Especially being in the bank too.
What's that?
Especially being in the bank too. It's even cooler than Minnesota. Come on.
Well, he said it made it feel like it made him think of the 2023 playoffs. That's what he said. It felt like a playoff game. So it's going to be pretty cool to see that in Red October if he comes out and gets a chance to do that. Ooh, that's up there. Now, I get it. It's his song, and he wanted that whole thing. I would love to see him walk out to that whole Undertaker thing.
Full young Undertaker.
Entire Undertaker song. And him literally just walk to the mound as if he was coming out for WrestleMania.
That would be sick. I love the bells in the beginning. They are awesome. And then it's like a mashup of a couple songs throughout the rest of the time.
That's what I'm saying. If they did, I know, but
you want to get rid of the songs, you just want to go full on.
Yeah, the whole techno part of it. I'm not into the techno part, but I get it. It gets him running as he's getting towards the mound. But it would be so awesome if he just did Helsley last night did the Hell's Bells.
Yeah,
he had the bells, and then he came out the Hell's Bells, and people are Duran's is better. But I do like the Hell's Bells. It's cool. Slower, I feel like Duran's gets too techno-y.
Okay, so you think it's too techno with the mashup of the songs coming in, and not as like, I don't know. I don't describe it. What do you want? What do you want, Mike Gill? What the heck do you want? I like it. I think it's. I understand what you're saying with the Hell's Bells.
I'm not a big techno fan.
Are you? Yeah.
So like the whole
Sure.
techno.
I like the techno.
Like the techno of the song. Those songs are mashups and they're like technified, if that's a word.
I like the techno. That's my
for the drama of the ninth inning of him coming in. It's like
yeah, but it's supposed to get him going. Get him going, feel relaxed, the whole thing. I just dropped our remote. Didn't lose the game though. That's good.
That remote's for that TV over there.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, it's awesome. For me, I'm not a big techno guy, so that whole part where it technos up, not like.
See, that's the best part to me. It's one of the best parts.
The gong.
I like that part, but like it's awesome.
There's no way the techno part is better.
What's wrong with the techno part?
First off, it's techno. That went out in the 1990s. All right,
it's back.
The gong makes the whole entrance.
I love the gong.
When that gong starts.
See, I like the whole thing. I don't want to pick one aspect of the entrance. You're making me pick one. I like the techno.
No, I'm just
making me hate on techno.
I'm not. Well, techno was weak sauce when it was cool. The techno sucks, but his techno part of it is fine, except for in the moment of the ninth inning when it's like the ninth. You want
I like when he throws the last pitch, and it's awesome.
When that gong goes off, awesome. That's the best. So of the whole thing, the gong going off is the best part of the whole thing.
By the way, Wheeler got out of the first.
Actually, the best part of the whole thing, the treasure of everything, is Dan Baker.
Dan Baker is
the best part about Philadelphia sports. That's the underrated part about all Philadelphia sports, is that Dan Baker makes the moments.
It's a Glassboro State guy, now Rowan guy. Mm-hmm. Went to my alma mater. So you know me, I'm a big Dan Baker guy. I mean, having him like announce the name at the end.
I feel like that's the most
underrated it's awesome. Part. It's the best part.
That's the most underrated part about Philadelphia sports in general. Is Dan Baker when Duran takes the mound last night.
Mm-hmm.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 59, Joan Duran.
Awesome.
I mean, he is. I mean,
nobody better.
No, because when Helsley came in the game last night, and I'm telling you, I like the Hells Bells.
Yeah,
but the PA announcer, he just did not hit the same notes.
The way he does it. Nope. I mean, nobody does it better than him. Dan Baker is the man.
Me and my cousins, I literally will have a text message chain between me and my cousins.
Yeah.
Of Dan Baker, like, and enunciating the words and like, Do
you send the voice messages trying to?
No, we phonetically will type it out. Okay. Mickey Morandini. So awesome. Our buddy Doug, who's not here today because he thought golfing was more important.
What do you think he shot today?
Terrible.
Over 100?
I would imagine.
He was around my neck of the woods in Hamilton today, too.
I would imagine. If anybody told me, do you want to watch Tarek Skubal and Zach Wheeler or golf? There's not even a question for me.
I mean, today's one of those days.
Golf that would be not even worth my time.
I've seen you play now. I'm not saying I'm any great
But Doug has
player,
worked with Dan Baker.
He has.
And has said about watching him phonetically spell out stuff to prepare for like
insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
I think he is the biggest treasure of Philadelphia sports is Dan Baker doing Phillies. I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine anyone else.
Well, I mean, you have had it because Dan was obviously sick for a little while. Yep. And I think
he's just
Scott Palmer was doing it.
I think Scott was doing it.
Well, like, listen, I've been to spring training and
Wheeler
does it.
Wheels down there, yep.
And it's just Wheels does a fine job. It's just not Dan Baker.
It's not Dan Baker. I mean,
now, Dan Baker used to do the Eagles games.
Yes, he did used to do.
And I don't know what the hell's wrong with the Eagles that they got rid of Dan Baker. To me,
I don't know what happened with that situation. But
To me, Dan Baker is a treasure.
he is.
He's one of the most
We're very lucky.
underappreciated treasures in Philadelphia. Now, I will say, Lou Nolan doing the Flyers game.
Yeah.
You cannot think of another person doing the Pico power play.
No, the Pico power
Seriously,
play.
and I don't know. I know Lou missed a couple games. I think maybe recently, but
You might be right on that.
I cannot think of what it's going to be like when he's not doing that anymore.
I know. It's like those are like just Philadelphia staples that I feel like as a fan base may take for granted, that we've had such good PA announcers, and it just adds to the game itself, like the experience at the ballpark. As Trey Turner went down, by the way, for the first out.
Hey, by the way, I'm always tough on Castellanos. He had a good game last night.
He did. He had a couple great defensive plays too.
He had a nice catch. Had two very good at bats.
Yep.
Single to start both of those.
It's your guy.
So
it's your guy.
I don't hate Castellanos. I just want more.
I know you do. I know. All right. Take a look at Skubal. You know who has the most hits on the Phillies against Skubal?
I don't remember.
He's not even starting. Max Kepler has 3 hits in his career against Max.
He's faced them a lot.
Yeah, when he's with the Twins. Yeah,
I don't remember the Phillies facing Skubal more.
No, I mean, he's in Detroit, so it makes sense. But yeah, he has the most hits on the Phillies against Skubal. 3 hits.
And 3 is not all that much.
No.
Face them. How many times did the Twins play the Tigers?
A lot.
The history of Kepler being there.
So,
although, I mean,
today would have been the day to start Kepler. Just saying.
No,
I'm just kidding. You know me. I can't see Kepler starting anymore. That was
so. This whole that's a strike. Like by the ABS system, if the pitcher would have tapped
challenged, that would have been a strike. Changes the game, man. Or Bryce little shot the other way.
Yeah, Harper got thrown out of that game last night, but he was wrong.
He was wrong. He went.
You go 95% of the time you swing, especially for a guy who swings as violently as with the torque, just to get himself started. You know how hard it is to stop yourself?
He had no argument last night. None.
But 9 times out of 10, none of these guys have an argument. The third base umpire.
I wouldn't say it's that frequent. I don't feel like.
You go 90%.
I'm not going off any numbers or anything, but it just from just watching, I don't know if it's that often.
All these guys swing with such torque and violence that it's so hard to hold yourself to not cross the plate.
He was wrong. He was wrong.
9 times out of 10. If you start, you're going half.
And by the way, I feel like the line's different with everybody. Every umpire. It's like, yeah, I guess he went. It's like, I guess he went.
But they're, again, 90% of the time, you don't have to guess. You went. You went halfway.
He went.
He went more than cross the plate.
I know. I understand. He was not even close. He had no argument last night. He should have never been thrown out because he should have never argued. Now, I think earlier in the game, was it Schwarber?
Mm-hmm.
I think he had an argument on the one. The other one, I think he went. It was like twice in one at bat, right? If
I'm not struck out the one time.
Yeah, I can't remember. But the
one
he didn't go. The one I thought he checked, and the other he did not.
Thanks for playing, Real Moot, though.
There's JT down on strikes, and that's the end of the first. We're going to see a massive pitcher duel today.
All right, so we're on the porch, and we'll have plenty to do today, including talk a little bit about the trade deadline and more. Stick around on the porch with Mike, Doug, and Nick. No Doug today. He says he's going to stop by later, but I'll give you a percentage on that. 0.0. All right, back on the porch. Game 2. Phillies won last night. How about that game? We're talking about Joan Duran's entrance. Joan, actually, we were just over at
The
Jersey
performance.
Kelly's, and they had it back on, and we're like watching it again, and it was just like, dude, we have this guy. He's on our team. A 4-pitch ninth inning. You know, normally when you're watching a ninth inning with the Phillies, you're just like sweating it out, no matter who it is.
Yep.
So it was pretty cool to see Duran come in and just absolutely dominate.
He was just humming. I mean, not one fastball. He hasn't thrown a fastball as a Philly yet. 4 pitches, all splitters, 98 to 100 was the velo last night. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, thank goodness they finally have a guy they can trust in the ninth inning. I had to deal with Romano all year.
But you gave up a home run in the 8th to
Kirkering.
to take the 4-3 deficit.
Luckily, they came back, which was great. It's fine. They ended up winning the game.
But I mean, in a playoff situation, if you give up that home run there, I mean,
not
that's what everybody's problem is.
Yep.
Okay, can I get it to the 9th? Can I get it to the 9th with a lead? You know, last night I saw a stat: the Phillies had been 0 and whatever when trailing after 7 innings. Last night was the first night trailing by 3 runs after 7.
They're gonna have to get to the 9th. Like, yeah, I mean, do you trust your Kirkerings of the world? I trust Kirkering. He's been good. He gave up the 1 home run, fine. But like a team against the Tigers, I mean, like playing a game against the Tigers, you can't give up home runs like that. Like, you're lucky your team came back and they made mistakes in the 8th inning as well. Like, they did the same thing. Like, they were making defensive errors.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ball.
So they helped you out.
Was nubbed back to the pitcher by Sosa. You know,
they got lucky. But Detroit's a good team. You're able to come back, but in the playoffs, that's not as likely. Your teams aren't going to make stupid mistakes like that in the field.
And by the way, give credit to Sosa for hustling that thing out.
Heck yeah.
Because he was running his ass off, it forced that pitcher to like have to hustle, you know.
All right, I got Perez here.
Winchell Perez.
3-0. All right. Come on, Wheels. He's at 26 pitches already. 1 out here in the 2nd.
So where's everybody watching the game today? If you're watching us on the
Chime
porch,
in.
where are you watching the game today? We do have a Twitter question up at Mike Gill Show. It's Alumni Weekend. So on Alumni Weekend, who are the top 5 players drafted by the Phillies?
Jeez.
Alumni Weekend, best 5 players that were drafted by the Phillies. Now, you know, depending on the age bracket you're in, you know, the 93 Phillies were like my high school years.
Okay.
The 83 Phillies, I was 5 years old. So I don't really usually go back that far. Usually like 93 is the line of demarcation for me in terms of like when I think about these things. But you got to go Rollins, Howard, Utley. Those 3 have to be on the list. Schmidt probably goes on the list.
He was what?
Now, Carlton was not drafted by the Phillies.
He was traded.
So for those people. But
second round pick for Schmidt, I think. He was a second round
by
pick.
the University of Ohio, Bobcats. Then you got like Cole Hamels. Then you start to get into
Dom Brown.
What a disappointment.
Aaron Nola.
Anybody putting Aaron Nola on the list?
Pull up the question.
Bryce Stott, Alec Boehm are both drafted by the Phillies. Who else on this year's team?
Stott. I mean, I don't know if he'd be the best.
Stott and Boehm.
Yeah.
Stott, Boehm. Ranger wasn't drafted by the Phillies. He was signed as a like international free agent. Kirkering was drafted by the Phillies, but I don't know if he would be one of the 5.
5, top all time.
Definitely think you got to go Rollins, Utley, Howard, Hamels would be, and Schmidt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Otto Kemp wasn't even drafted. He was signed. Undrafted guy. So there it is, up on your screen. Who are the 5 best players ever drafted? Drop a comment. Let us know who are the 5 best of all time. Or just give us a couple of names or a name.
Or your favorite player drafted by the Phillies? Is it Nola? Is it Schmidt? Is it Utley? Is it Howard? Is it Rollins? Somebody that was drafted by the Phillies for alumni weekend. They had the list of like how many players were back for alumni weekend, like over 50.
Yeah. Ben Revere was not drafted by the Phillies. It was Ben Francisco.
No, they were not. So we asked this question the other day. Nuggets has a Ben Revere jersey.
Yes, I do.
What is the most obscure jersey that you own?
I tweeted out at Earnshaw Radio my Kevin Cobb jersey, my Ben Revere jersey, and I got plenty more.
What makes you get these obscure people?
They were the new guys at the time, and they don't fit me. Like the Ben Revere's an adult small, so it was like from my like high school years, so I could fit into it. The Cobb, I think, is a youth extra large. So I asked my parents for this. Like these were either gifts for Christmas or I used gift cards or I saved my gift
we have to
cards.
remember that Earnshaw was like in his adolescent ages.
Yeah.
These players were actually like Kevin Cobb for me was.
I was like, God, I was like 10, 11.
Yeah, Kevin Cobb for me. What are you talking about? Like,
It's like 2010, 09-ish,
yeah, I was
around
gonna
that
say it was
era.
09, I think, is when they traded McNabb after the 09
Yeah.
season.
Oof.
So Cobb was like 2010. By that point, I've been out of college for 10 years.
Yeah, like I have, God, a Michael Young I found.
Ground ball. There you go.
There you go.
Michael Young.
Michael Young.
My God.
Phillies Michael
I
Young.
forgot he had a stint.
Yeah, Phillies Michael Young.
All right, nothing. Phillies coming up in the bottom of the second. Look at this little Rally House Harper jersey. That pit hat. Get it off this commercial.
Oh, God. Don't tell Keith Pompey. Don't tell Keith. On the porch.
third.
He might be. He might be the worst.
One level, highest level of are top. Yep. It's weird that he's a big utility, but he's a bigger.
All right, 2-0.
Is the score?
2-0. Back here on the porch.
So far,
Keep flying.
Google's winning the goal.
Yep, Wheeler gives up 2 home runs. Not great. Not great in the least. 4th inning. Wheeler's at 54 pitches as of right.
That was I remember going to Sunday Night Baseball at Veterans Stadium. It was Cole Hamel against Chris Parker. Veterans Stadium, Sunday Night Baseball.
That's right before the bank.
Yeah. Yeah. Hamel's Parker. But I've been to some great playoff games. I was at the night that day actually that how they pulled it no hitter against the Reds. The Reds didn't really have a guy. Just made them some great pitcher for the Phillies. The day they played the Brewers, the bat.
So they find himself in 2-0 hole here. Gill Perez.
Yeah, Tigers have a bunch of guys that I'm sure most Phillies fans watching right now. I haven't heard it.
I know.
But
They don't have like studs on their team. Got a bunch of guys, essentially.
so Spencer Torkelson was the number 1 overall pick in
Yeah.
the draft. He was supposed to be like, oh,
Off in Mundo's glove.
we were thinking he was going to do something. He's turning to be a good player, not like a stud. That's the kind of play you wonder what Stott have got.
Yeah, you wonder, did Stott get that ball?
Yeah,
Playing every day.
Sits off the heel of his glove.
It's a tough play.
Yeah, it's a tough play,
not
no doubt.
routine.
I'm not like saying, oh, so the player technically. The one thing Stott has over Sosa at second, I think, is a little bit better. Sosa's more of a natural shortstop.
Yep. Pitch by the sweeper. Pinch streak.
The pitcher's one of these guys, like, good, solid player, on base a lot. You know, he's like, not a big front guy. Boom, comes on the plate.
Really got one there. Close to the other pitch, but it was outside. So 2, 1 out. Runner up first. 2-0 Detroit. We were at 62 pitches. Did he go? He definitely.
You go all the time. 95% of the time, you go.
You're just gonna call it strike every time. The strike.
First off, the umpire can't not paying attention.
I agree.
So, yes, you just say he went. Because
Yeah, he went. Wake up.
90%
Wake him
of
up.
the time, 95% of the time, you're going to be right.
Yeah.
You just say he went. Never if you say he didn't go, you're going to be wrong.
Yep.
And, you know, half the time. Aaron Nola yesterday, 3 innings, 3 strikeouts. Yep. What are you calling? 8, 9. He topped out at
Lost
91.
him down.
I heard you and Billy talking about that this morning. And I texted you, I was saying, a lot.
Yeah, as soon as he texted me, I pulled up the line.
Yeah, he was 88, 89 with his average fastball, 91. Dylan Dingler. Great name. Another guy, 277 batting average, not a lot of power. You know, he's got a bunch of guys who constantly put the ball in play, but we strike out in the inning. We head to the bottom of the Porch right here on the Porch.
Start talking. There we go. Aha. We're good. Our audio's back. Better.
Big hack there from Schwarber to start the fourth. Oh, he hit the ump in the face.
Oh.
That's where you're the catcher. You got to take a walk out to the mound. Oh,
Give him a couple of seconds.
Yep. He's probably a little woozy, seeing some stars.
Scooble has 41 pitches in the fourth right now. Ugh. Needs some type of offense. I know it's Scooble today, but you got to find a way to drive up his pitch count now just to get him out, to get to their bullpen. Because remember, the Tigers don't have a great bullpen either.
No, what was the shirt that Doug came up? It was like the funniest thing he actually ever said in his life. It was actually the best thing he's come up with.
What did he?
Bashers or something?
Yeah, something like
Bullpen
that.
bullies?
Bullpen bullies. Yeah, something like that.
Print the shirts. Bullpen bullies.
Dougie, yes.
Yeah, it was actually a good one. I was like, man, for once you came up with something good. The highest home run.
Bullpen bullies. Yep, that was it. I had the stats before the deadline. Gotta find it. Yeah, the Tigers were fourth in teams over 500.
He went.
Tigers bullpen was fourth worst ERA. Teams over 500.
I don't know how you hit with sunglasses on.
I never tried it. When I was growing up, I never had sunglasses on when I was
There you
hitting.
go. See, he went.
Yeah,
Not even close.
Yeah, but he knew he went. He like went like way past. It's close. Like, look at this. Not even close. That's a swing. So like it's like a full. That's like a 3/4 of a swing.
9 times out of 10, that's what the player does when he check.
And there you go. You have it. Harper popping up.
Bless you. Scooble. If you've never seen Scooble pitch, you are seeing an artist right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he is dissecting this Phillies.
The lefty.
He is dissecting this team. And by the way, the Phillies loaded up with righties, and he's laughing at this lineup right now. This is a lineup that is so overmatched.
Someone was saying, I think it was Billy today, the Schweiner wants to see Game 1, Tigers-Phillies World Series. Do you want to see this? Tarek Scooble just mowing down everybody.
The Phillies are completely overmatched right now. Outclassed and overmatched. Scooble's looking at this lineup and cracking up and saying, this is the best team in the National League. This is the best offense you can find for me. I mean, literally the two best Phillies pitchers. This is a horrible matchup for the Phillies. Their two best hitters are left-handed.
Yep.
And the rest of the offense is so inconsistent.
After coming back last night, one Doc Rivers would say scheduled loss. I mean, look at JT just reaching out of the zone.
Jeez. He's got
1,
50
2,
pitches
3.
At the end of the fourth. We're on the porch. Hey, we forgot to do the beer of the day in the third. We'll have that for you coming up next. Little Miller Lite floppy hat day, August 22nd. That's a Dougie Fresh hat. You a floppy hat guy?
Not a big floppy hat guy. You know me. I'm the dad hat, the trucker hat type of guy. You when they gave out those free Phillies hats for the one game I attended, that's a Nick Earnshaw hat. Okay, it's like the trucker type hat. I'm all in on those, and the dad hat that I have on today.
The dad hat?
This is called a dad hat. Yeah, it's a type of style. All right, Wheeler's back out there for the 5th. Approaching 70 pitches right now.
Yeah.
You got third. Have a couple issues, but we can review.
Yeah.
Now.
So we had a little technical problem in there in the 3rd inning. So we're going with the 3rd inning beer of the day in the 5th inning. I'm pulling it up on my phone. It's called East of the Sun. It's from the Seed. It's an IPA rye, which is very rare to find an IPA rye. Got this over at the Seed in Atlantic City. It's dry hopped, and if you get over to the Seed, they have it on draft over there, but they also can it. So the day that I went there, I had it on draft, and they had 4 packs of these bad boys here. East of the Sun, it's called. It's excellent. So we're gonna try this out for the can. I haven't had it in a can yet, so this will be the first time in the can that I will have tried out. But I did have it over at the Seed in Atlantic City, and if you ever been to the Seed in Atlantic City, it's the premier spot.
You are a can guy too.
I am a can guy. Here we go.
You are a can guy. Here we go.
Ooh,
the test.
Very good. Yeah. So this is called East of the Sun. The Seed Atlantic City. It's a IPA rye, and I'm going to imagine that it's very good in a can. I had it in the draft. I bought enough of it in the draft to buy it in a can. So yeah.
Oh, it's another play
ball that Stott probably would have gotten.
It's how good Stott's glove is. Like, I mean, Muno's no slouch defensively, but he's just more of a shortstop than a second baseman. Stott does have a better glove just overall, but yeah, I think he would have gotten that. Tough play, but I think it's one Stott makes.
I agree. I feel like Stott would have got both of those balls that Sos is missing.
Yep. You just wish Stott could figure it out offensively.
Just can't hit.
Nope.
And today you can't play him against Scooble. Obviously, you can't play him against a lefty. He's overmatched. He's the whole lineup's overmatched.
All the righties are overmatched. It doesn't even matter.
Right, I'm saying. So the whole lineup's overmatched. He's overmatched against lefties entirely, but Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres action. Former Yankee.
Mm-hmm. Come on. So.
Oh, no. Base hit for Torres.
Yeah. Got Sunday Night Baseball tomorrow night.
Yeah, we do. What's that matchup again?
Is it
Sanchez? Right? Yeah, Sanchez and Troy Melton, who's 1-1, the 4.50 ERA. He's only started 2 games for Detroit.
First and second, 1 out. They're at the 3 spot in the order.
He's approaching, what, 80 now? 75 pitches right now. He's going to get to 80 unless he can get a double play here on Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter's another guy. Like, not a great on-base percentage, hit some home runs. I mean, to have him batting 3rd in the lineup and you're the best team in the league, it's just crazy.
It's just wild how their team just finds ways to win. I mean, people were stunned when they got to the ALDS last year.
They were, at this point last year, they were where the Marlins are.
Yeah. Incredible. And they sold at the deadline last year.
Yeah, people are comparing the Marlins now to them last year
Yep.
because they're like 8 or 9 games out.
Yep. Marlins just got a big win against the Yankees. So
That game last night was nuts.
insane. The Yankees have been
It
a part of
was-
some weird games lately.
You know,
See that
and
game against
every
Atlanta?
pitcher that they brought in via trade pitched last night and
Blew it.
blew it for them. Bednar. Yeah, Bednar. I was not a big fan of getting Bednar.
I think the Phils made out okay
Huh.
with their bullpen acquisition.
Yes, they did.
I just wonder how Robertson fits into the whole thing, to this puzzle piece.
I think he's like 7th, 6th, 7th inning guy.
I think he's going to be low leverage. And we had Scott Air on today. He kind of said the same thing. Probably be like more low leverage, but if he figures it out, hey, maybe you could utilize him in some bigger spots. So
Yeah, I mean he's had saves in his career.
yeah,
so
he's
not,
old and didn't pitch this year.
He's not like he knows like he's not he's pitched in 9th innings. So
Pitching a World Series for the Phillies.
Yeah, saving game 1 against the Astros.
That JT home run.
But I think you'd rather have David Robertson with his experience over like a Max Lazar.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Daniel Robert.
God. Daniel Robert.
Yeah.
All right.
This East of the Sun is very good.
Looks good.
Very good.
From the seed.
Can't go wrong at the seed. Anybody
No.
who watches On the Porch knows the seed is a top spot on our list. We were talking
Absolutely.
about all the different local spots last week at the end of the show, but we like to throw in all the local spots here on the Porch. But we were at Josie Kelly's today. Shout out to
Yeah, we
Josie
were.
Kelly's. We got some wings. You got the flats. I
And-
got the drums. We made a trade on the.
I only had 2 drums. Like it's like they knew. It's like they knew. I had 2 drums in my little thing of wings there, and there was majority flat, so we only had to trade 2. And you had a couple flats you had to eat. You were forced.
Yep.
They went heavy on the flats, which I don't mind whatsoever.
It's cheaper.
It's better.
The drums are a higher cost to them, so they're just giving away the flats.
It's fine. They can give away the flats all they want. I should have asked for flats only anyway. They were that good. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
I
Flats
gotta
only.
say, I am pretty surprised at the amount of people that say they are flats over drums. I mean, to me, it's not even a decision.
It is. It's a massive decision. And you're on the wrong side of it.
Now, just looking at this right here, our screen is frozen. This
Oh,
looks like a hang and bang for Castellanos.
God.
We
He
got a
grounded out. Stream.
Yeah, we're having some streaming issues on the Porch right now in terms of the internet outside on the Porch. Now, last night we watched Phillies and
Yeah,
Savannah
double.
Bananas.
Yeah, the double
Yeah.
screen going. Now, do you want to get to a Savannah Bananas game? I heard it was a good
Absolutely.
time. They had Joey
Absolutely.
Chestnut out there. He was eating donuts last
No,
week.
he was eating bananas.
I thought it was donuts.
It's bananas.
No, I'm telling you it was donuts.
It was 100%.
I'm going to
bananas.
look it up. I could have sworn it was donuts. I had people there telling me it was donuts.
It was bananas. They did a banana eating competition.
I mean, that would make more sense, but I heard it was donuts.
You got bad information.
It's bad info? Are you kidding
You
me?
probably got it from somebody who eats flats.
Let's see here. I got to find out.
Bader at the plate.
Get his first hit as a Phil.
Struck out his first time up. Did he get a hit today? When did he get
No.
his first hit as a Phil?
He didn't get his
I
first
thought you
hit.
said got his first
No,
hit.
no, he's looking for his first
Oh.
hit. He walked last
He struck
night.
out on 3 pitches his first time up.
Jesus.
He was outclassed
I
and
think
over.
you were right. I think it was banana. Was it a banana dog?
Of course, it was the Savannah Bananas. They're gonna have a donut eating competition. Why would you
mean,
even think that?
They've done crazier things.
They do. Everything they do is banana oriented. They do a thing for foster children, and it's called Banana Fosters.
Wow.
And
All
so,
banana.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut.
Someone told me, I think it was my co-host too. Hey, come on, you're there. How do you get that wrong? I'm trusting you.
Bad information. Well, it's like the people that were at the Phillies game last night. I saw some of the beat people tweeting out that the umpires made a terrible call. Well, how could you see it
They have
from
TVs.
the game
They have TVs in the press box. Come on.
to not see that Harper obviously swung?
Wasn't even close. Yeah, that was my shift co-host.
So sometimes you're actually at the game. Now listen, being at the game, you get so many things that you don't get from watching on TV.
True. And vice versa.
And vice versa. And that's
down goes Bader.
Scooble just absolutely carving this lineup up.
Jeez. See, this is what worries me about the postseason. I know it's Scooble, but they're all going cold at the same time. Nobody can get a hit. Nobody.
Dude, this guy's awesome. That pitch is nasty. Just a change up that he throws first pitch, change up for a strike. Stump the fans.
Well, earlier
Who's the last pitcher to win back-to-back Cy Young awards in the AL?
This is the second one of the day. You realize that, right? I think they accidentally put the answer, the first question, Stump the Fans, by accident on the screen earlier in the game, third inning. Did you miss that?
Yeah.
I caught that.
They gave the answer to this question?
To the other question. So they started a new one. And down goes Kemp.
Dude, Kemp is so overmatched. This is like a freshman that got called up to varsity and was like, dude,
this guy's going to be drafted.
Yeah.
This guy's going to get drafted.
Yeah.
They have one hit today compared to the Tigers 7.
My guesses would be Pedro Martinez, Roy Halladay.
The AL,
both
right?
of them were Phillies.
It was AL specific?
Back-to-back AL Cy Young awards.
I want to say it's Scherzer or Verlander. It might be Scherzer.
I would go Pedro or Halladay.
I'm going to go Scherzer.
When did Scherzer win back-to-back in the American League, though?
Detroit. Could have been him or Verlander.
Yeah, but I think Scherzer. I know he's with Detroit, but didn't he win his Cy Young when he was with Washington? One in Washington, one in Detroit, not two in Detroit.
I can't remember. That's why I was trying to stump us. I think it was
a pet peeve of mine on the screen, by the way.
What's that?
You have the score backwards.
Do you want me to switch it?
That's something that like my sister would do. She would put the score. I
had to change it real quick.
The higher score always goes in the front.
I agree, but that's our little nugget there.
I meant they put the. I didn't see the first question.
It was about Schwarber, and it was something to do with percentage of home runs based on their hits, their total hits. How many percentage were home runs? And they accidentally put the answer at the bottom, so I don't know if they were doubling up today or what. Might have to go on X to figure this out.
So my guesses would be either Pedro and Halladay. You're going to go with Scherzer and Verlander. I mean, obviously you can't take two. You got to narrow it down to one.
Yep.
But I would think Halladay. I think he won 2 back-to-back with the Blue Jays.
I won't look it up. Are we going to wait for the answer?
Yeah. I'm saying, what's your answer? Are you going?
I'm going Scherzer. I'm going to go Scherzer. I don't think it was that long ago.
It almost feels like it would be Scherzer because it's the Tigers.
Doug, our buddy Doug, texted in. He's going Verlander.
It's a Tiger, probably.
It's got to be.
And because Scherzer and Verlander pitch for the Tigers.
I'll go Scherzer.
That would make some sense.
I'll go Scherzer. He can go Verlander.
Bad job by me. To not, unless I go with
context clues.
Unless I go with who's it? Jack Morris.
Oh, I don't think it was that long ago. Maybe.
I don't think he won. If he won one, I don't think he won two.
I feel like it was
Jack Morris might have won one with the Twins. I don't know if he won one with the Tigers. How about Frank Tanana?
God, we're going way back.
Who are some great Tigers starting pitchers? They didn't have very great teams in my lifetime growing up, but when I was growing up as a kid, I had Frank Tanana, Jack Morris.
From Detroit.
Detroit Tigers when I was growing up.
And Miggy Verlander, Scherzer.
Their second base
Prince Fielder when he got traded.
Lou Whitaker. The shortstop was Alan Trammell. Cecil Fielder was the first baseman. Mickey Tettleton was the catcher. Fruit Loops. Mickey Tettleton.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah. Who else we got from the Tigers? Jeez.
I think they have 20 combined strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken, right now. Between Scooble and Wheeler. Yeah. 20 strikeouts between those two right now.
Doesn't feel like Wheeler's having that kind of day because he gave up the two bombs, but he's been
great other than those two mistakes. Now you don't like the cream jersey, do you? You're out on the cream.
I like him better than the pinstripes.
Wow.
I hate pinstripes.
I
just don't like pinstripes.
I love the red pinstripe.
Look. We wore pinstripes when I was in high school. We had white with green pinstripe, like Kelly green.
Mainland.
We had green pinstripes.
Interesting. I mean, this game is.
Now, I will say, if you're going to go pinstripes, you got to go pants and jersey pinstripes. I've seen teams go with the pinstripe jersey and not the pinstripe pants, or vice versa. You got to go full pinstripe.
Yeah, you can't just do one pants or.
There's another ball that's through on the second base.
Sosa's not having a good day defensively, man. And it's not that they're routine, but they're playable.
It's like, does he just not have the same range as Stott?
Is he just having?
That one's a bit. I mean,
I feel like Stott would have gotten to it.
I think Stott's like. Let's check this out.
2-0. Top 6. Runner on first. Oh, 2 to McKinstry. Wheeler's at is that 82 or 92? I think it's 92. I think he's at 92 pitches right now.
Yeah, it's 92.
The 0-2 pitch popped up to the left. 2-way. 2 outs, 2-0. Run on first. It's the 93rd pitch for Wheeler. I'm assuming this will be it. So if you're Rob Thompson, Caleb Cotham, who do you go?
Down 2-0 in the. You're going to be coming into the 7th.
Strom?
Probably a spot for Tanner Banks.
Banks?
Yep.
All right.
That would be my guess.
Is Kirkering available today?
Good question.
If Kirkering's available, it's got to go Strom, Kirkering, then Duran.
No, you're losing. I think you go Banks.
Go Banks. You got to find a way to get Scooble out.
He's got
but his pitch count's like he's going the distance today. Wheeler's at 94, so
yeah. Yeah, our on the porch brother over there, Doug, said he was golfing today at noon.
Yeah.
And that he was going to come here after, which I knew was not going to happen. But I said, by the time you even got here with Scooble versus Wheeler, it'd probably be the 7th inning. And here we are. It's 5:30.
Got him. Oh, he's in. Get a hand in there.
It's 5:30. It's the 6th. So,
yep. This game's chugging along. They're
You call him
challenging.
out?
I think he called him out, but he looked safe.
This guy's like, that's the third base umpire from last night.
Yep.
Let's see here. Look at this pop time. Jesus.
I mean, he's in.
He's in. Safe.
I mean, it's not even close. I mean, he's a major league umpire. You got to get that on the first try. In. Safe. Tie goes to the runner. Yeah, the same umpire from last night threw Bryce out. At second base, they're challenging. Tigers are
Can't see
challenging the
from
call. Ugh.
It's amazing though that runner was probably 70% there, and it was close. That's how good his pop time is.
It's like, what do you do with JT after the season? It's a big question. Did you see what was going on around the ballpark today?
No,
So
but
they
they're
were
in a really tough spot with JT because they don't have another catcher in the system. It's not a great catching free agent class. You know he's a declining player. You know, you're going to pay for a guy who's now he's turned it on a little bit here in the second half of the season.
So as I'm talking baseball, is from Sean Nestor, who is the lead writer from the Metro Philadelphia Sports Network. Fans in Philadelphia are passing around and signing a poster with the Declaration of Independence on it and a plea for the Phillies to re-sign Kyle Schwarber. It's a giant postcard with the Declaration of Independence and says, "We the people of Philadelphia didn't fight the British just to lose Schwarber."
I'll tell you, we were having this conversation at breakfast the other day, and it's such a reactionary conversation. Like, if you're having a real conversation about it, the Phillies have done this in the past where they have signed the guy that everybody says you had to sign, and then it's backfired on them. They did it in 93. They signed all those players, and they got old and broke down on them. They did it in 08, and they signed all those players, and they all got old and broke down on them. So they signed Howard. He broke down on you. All of the players that they have signed that were, you got to sign this guy. So everybody's like, you got to do whatever it takes to sign Schwarber. I'm not saying that you don't want him back, but you got to be smart enough to understand that they have done this before.
Yep.
It has backfired on them. There's not one guy you can remember that they signed at this age.
Yeah.
And then he gave you another 4-year run.
He would be the guy to re-sign because I'd want him as part of that transition to the younger players. And I think he still has a few good years left in him.
I'm not, because he doesn't play the field.
No, I get it. I know.
He's getting older. Like, these guys are getting older, all of them. And, like, if you have him and Harper and Turner, which you can't get rid of those two guys, at what point do you say, I can't have 3 and 4 and 5 of those guys on my roster? Because you're going to, at one point, like the Phillies of 12 had Rollins and Utley and Howard, and they
kept them way too long.
They kept them and it was always like, you got to start thinking about moving these guys. You got to start moving to me, and they never did. And then you were stuck with all 3 of them.
And got nothing back for them when you eventually did trade them.
You traded Rollins, got nothing. You traded Utley and got nothing. And you didn't trade Howard. You just let him basically, he fell apart. And, And
then you trade Hamels, and
I'm not saying I don't want to not sign, but you have. It's not as clear as everybody's making it out.
No, it's not. It's
a
hard decision.
One is even more. Is even
Real Muto's tough because
you have no replacement for him.
Nope. But how much is he going to ask for?
Free agent to bring in to replace him, and you're going to sign him. And he's not going to be as good of a player.
No. Oh, they're stuck. Do you bring back Real Muto maybe on a 1-year deal? If you could convince him?
Yeah, sure. But I'm saying, no matter what money or you sign him to, you're getting a declining player.
Yep.
You are signing
They just
declining.
don't have any other options at catcher.
No,
That's
so
the issue.
they're screwed in the catching spot. That's the whole point. Is though Schwarber. Could you find a younger Schwarber? Can you find someone
Oof.
that is a younger player that is not as good as Schwarber?
10 Ks for Scooble.
The whole lineup is so overmatched. It's not even funny.
63 pitches in the
It's-
sixth.
But like, is there a pitcher? There's not a pitcher in the National League that you're going to face in the playoffs that's on this guy's level. And you know what I love about this guy? He's a little portly. He's a little weird. He's a little, his
Goofy. He's got a goofy name.
Kick.
Scooble. Let's have Weston Wilson be the guy today.
These are the kind of games where a guy like Wilson just shuts his
Yep.
eyes, hits a home run.
Yep.
Like, this guy throws him a changeup though. He throws him a 1-0 changeup. Where do you get a 1-0 changeup?
Oh,
His odds to get a hit for Trey Turner is plus 290.
jeez. I want to know the odds on Weston.
Oh my God, Tim.
This. Goodbye. All right, we're back. We're back.
You missed a Wheeler home run. He gave up another bomb to Javier Baez, the 9-hole hitter for the Tigers, who signed a huge contract and hasn't quite lived up to it, but he just hit one there. He's my fantasy team. I'm playing Dougie Fresh in fantasy this week, actually.
Are you?
Yep.
Nice.
We both have exactly, I think we both have the same amount of wins. Let me see. Yep, we both have 69 wins. He has 75 losses. I have 81 losses. He has 16 ties. I have 10 ties.
Okay.
I'm winning right now, 5-3-2. It's a category league. So Wheeler, tough day. Gave up 3 bombs today.
I think he left him out. I thought he was going to take him out.
He did.
I know, but like, why would you leave him out there for the 7th? I understand the matchup, but Wheeler was cooked. It was over. It was over.
Well, he'd been cruising. I mean, when was the last time he gave up a run?
It was back in the 3rd inning.
So he hasn't given up a run since the 3rd inning.
Yeah, but
So he's cooked.
he gave up 9 hits today.
Yeah, I mean,
His pitch count was around 100. I wouldn't have sent him back out.
I have no problem with them sending him back out there. I mean, you said he hasn't given up a run since the 3rd inning.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't have sent him back
He
out.
seemed like he had settled in after the 2 home runs he gave up.
Who's that home run? That was
Baez.
That was Baez.
Yeah. Right-hander.
I guess they wanted to face the last batter of the order and then get to the top.
I have zero issue with them pitching with Wheeler in that spot. You're at the bottom of the order. I'm always a fan. Your number 1 pitcher, if he's pitching well, and Wheeler's pitching well, he gave up 2 solo homers. I would rather have him pitch than anybody in my bullpen.
Yeah, I agree.
Time of the day.
I agree.
And I'm facing the bottom of the order. It's not like I'm up against the middle of the order and they've been hitting you around. I'm facing the 9-hole hitter.
40 Kid chiming in. We did get our audio working, so shout out to you, 40 Kid, for chiming in. He says, "What's up, guys? Let's go, Phils. We need a rally. Cheers."
40 Kid, what are you having? What are you on the porch?
Let us know
today.
Let us know.
Yeah, we need the people watching. Send us a message. Ask some questions. Drop them in the comments if you're on YouTube or on the X platform. Yeah, it's 4-0 now. I mean, but it's 2-0 in the 7th. He's pitching well.
Yeah. You need a little rally here.
Now Banks comes in. So now this is a spot where it's 4-0 in the 7th.
So Wheeler was going to face 8-9-1.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, 9-1-2. Well, no, 8-9-1.
Yeah, because the first runner got on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It just felt like the way he was pitching. This goes back to, analytics, feel for the game. It just felt like the way he was pitching, it was time to pull him. In that situation.
I didn't feel that.
For me, just the way he was pitching, I felt like he wasn't hitting his spots. He wasn't getting
The
defense
first
behind him.
pitch of the inning, by
I
the
know
way,
Kemp messed up.
was a ground
Kemp-
ball out. I mean,
yeah.
at what point did you feel like, oh, he's not pitching well?
I just didn't feel like he had his
hasn't-
best. I didn't think he had his best stuff today. I
he
feel like
gave up
Rob will
runs
say
in the
that.
third inning.
I know, but like I feel like he gave up a lot of hits today. He got out of it, but he still gave up 9 hits.
Well, then we're early in the game, though. He kind of
That's true.
You know,
I would have went to Banks, I feel like, for that inning.
well, you're not bringing Banks in to face 2 right-handed hitters.
There's 40 kid. 16-ounce can. Yingling he's going with today.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, the first ball is a ground ball to third that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And then he's facing the 9-hole hitter. At no point am I like, what are they doing? Pitching
Pitch
him
count based on the feel, I would have pulled him. Let Banks get the full 7th. 8-9-1. I would rather have Banks see the back into the order so he doesn't have to face 2, 3, 4.
You're not pitching Banks against 2 right-handed hitters. I mean, I think Banks is up in the event that runners got on base. And then, now, again, the leadoff guy, Keith, is lefty. Here's a right-handed hitter. Yeah, I don't have a problem with them sticking with Wheeler in that spot. In fact, you know, this is the situation in the playoffs where they took Wheeler out a couple of years ago, and people were saying, why'd you take Wheeler out of the game at 88 pitches or whatever it was?
Well, he was at like 100.
Not at the beginning of the game, the inning. He ended the inning with 98.
How much did he end with?
So at the beginning of the inning, was he at 90?
No, he had to have been at like 98.
No, he left the game with 98.
Let me see. So what, he had 90 to start?
I would imagine when the inning started, he faced the 8-hole hitter who hit the ground ball to third base. Let's say two or three pitches there.
Another one.
Yeah,
Guess it didn't matter.
Well, now you brought Banks in against a right-handed.
Yep.
This is why you don't bring Banks in against righties.
This game's getting away from him.
And all 5 runs have been on home runs.
Oh, God.
Phillies have 2 hits, by the way. So anything, all this discussion about pulling Wheeler or who, they're overmatched today by Scooble. Their lineup.
I mean, that was dead center. Is that Torres?
Tarek Scooble is the worst possible pitcher because your 2 best hitters are left-handed, and everybody else in your lineup is amateur against this guy.
Yep.
I mean, he is absolutely carving up.
Except for Weston Wilson. He can handle it.
That's it.
Close his eyes. Gets a double. Right center field.
Yeah, but it really, I mean, I hate to be a discussion about like, should they have pulled Wheeler? Should they not have pulled Wheeler? You're overmatched in this game.
That's what I said earlier. Schedule loss. It's a scheduled loss. Now, are you going to start hearing the rumblings from people saying, "Oh, they should have got a bigger bat, etc." Is that discussion going to start for tonight until they win tomorrow? Because they weren't great against good pitching.
Well, that's going to go on the rest of the season. Yeah, I mean, I think Bader is not and Bader, why doesn't he play? And then last night he walks and scores and it's fun. And then, today he struck out twice.
Everybody struck out.
And then you start to realize, Harrison Bader is just an average bat. Like they didn't go out.
But he's better than everybody else they have, which is nuts. And Banks just falling.
Right. So the question will constantly, the offense, is it good enough? But if you're facing Tarek Scooble in a playoff game, this team's not good enough.
No.
They don't have enough professional hitters.
Nope.
Guys who put the ball in play.
But Stott battles. He sees a lot of pitches. He just can't hit. He just can't hit.
Yeah. He's
like the one guy will put up a professional at bat, but then can't get it or get on base.
Like Castellanos, you throw him slider away, eventually you're going to get him.
Yep.
Now, he had a nice couple of bats last night. Shake his hand, tip your cap. But any really good pitcher he's not winning that battle.
Yep.
They don't have enough professional hitters. They have too many all or nothing hitters.
Yep.
And their best two hitters being left-handed against a left-handed pitcher like Scooble, you are in trouble. So,
There comes Lazar.
anytime you have a team that has good left-handed pitching, Scooble only 71 pitches, got to get his pitch count up and try to hit against their bullpen. Yeah, the problem is, and you're in the 8th inning, the bottom of the 7th now. I think those the get his pitch count up is past you.
Yeah. I think that's.
He's on a pace now where he's going to finish this game.
Yep.
It's a hell of a double play, by the way,
It was a great double play.
by your boy Turner that you want to move to center field.
There we go. See, I know the flats are just superior. It's just not even a question. Nobody wants fat in their wings, and
Here's the problem, okay?
they're tougher.
You're talking about fat in the wings with drums. You're going to places that don't have good wings then. And you're going to places that don't have good wings because you don't know the difference between good wings and bad
No,
wings.
I've had great
That
wings.
is the problem.
I've had great wings.
You're wrong because you just gave me the clue that tells me the thing. If you're
I've
going to
had all right. Maybe we have some audio. I think we got it back.
No, it's red. How's that happening? Pedro.
Oh, it was Pedro. You had it. Wow, was that long ago?
Pedro Martinez.
Is that who you ended up going with, right?
Yep.
All right.
Pedro Martinez.
Oh, 2000, 2001. I wasn't even born. Or I was born. I was one. I was one.
So Pedro Martinez was the answer. 2 more points for me. Wings. And
No,
now Pedro.
you what? Test, test, test. I think we're back. Well, we're back. I got it. We're back.
That ball's gone.
We'll double down the line. Fixing the audio at the same time. There goes Bryce scoring. All the way from first.
Good night like last night. All right, so 40 kids saying get into the bullpen. Could they get into the bullpen? It's only 81 pitches. I mean, I would.
No way. Not with their bullpen. Not with their bullpen.
But we're willing to full wheel with.
Yeah, but he's not a 90 to 100 pitches in.
I don't know what I think when that inning started. I don't think.
I think he was probably like early 90s.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right.
I don't know what I would pull that. He's going 110, 100.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Castellanos.
Just give me something. Monty
Mangle. Got a 5-3 ball game.
It's so apropos that your boy Doug.
Oh, Doug's not here. Oh. Dougie fresh. Can he jump in? We might be able to get Doug on the line. We got a ball game.
Castellanos, baby. Castellanos. You can't contain him, or you can't control him. You can only hope to contain him.
That couldn't have been more storyboard. Having Doug jump in on the stream remotely. Castellanos.
Guy's been hot. Ever since the trade deadline, you keep him, and then what happens? You just absolutely annihilate lineups.
All right, time for Bader. Time for Bader. What's going on, Doug?
Listen, man. I mean, his WAR wasn't there, but suddenly you add a couple faces to the lineup, and he's dialed in. He's not swinging at sliders in the dirt, and now you got a little Bader action.
Out. Game was looking dead. A couple of minutes ago.
It really was. We were talking about could have taken Wheeler out. I said I would have Steve said you would have taken him out.
Yeah, I was.
Get 95. No, he's been around 100.
Doug, did you feel that Wheeler had his best stuff?
I just think this lineup has been offensively for the Phillies. It's been tight. Doesn't get any run support. Remember back in the days, the Hamels and Nola outings? Sometimes I feel like that's the vibe that Wheeler's getting last couple.
Yeah, before he had a strikeout, didn't go, fly out. Before that, ground out, strikeout. No, strikeout for that. So
That just didn't feel.
Yeah, all those
I would have. I just didn't feel like he had his best stuff.
Well,
and we get a
strikeout. I like the stuff.
I do too.
Well,
But you have 3 home runs. And he had hits still. But you have a lot of hits.
they were all early. Said they were in the third inning, on fourth, fifth, sixth. It was along.
So Wheeler gets 4. School gets up 3.
Yeah, so far. Wheeler gave 3 earned. The 1 error. Yeah, that's what that makes 10 strikeouts. And in the fourth, fifth, sixth inning, he had been cruising along. Really settled the game. you up third.
Yep.
Yeah.
Three. Too early.
I'll roll with my ace over my lousy bullpen. 10 times out of 10.
I agree. It didn't seem like he had his ace-like stuff. I know he had the strikeout, but he still gave up a couple of dingers today. Yeah.
He would give up dingers.
Yeah, I agree.
Take him out.
I would take it and start getting ready to get someone warm now, for sure. They're strong. You know Kirk ranked today.
Hey,
Who do they have up next? Torkelson, Perez, McKinstry.
doesn't matter for sure.
People want to see
It's
Joan.
only the 7th
Duran.
inning. If you can get to their bullpen like
Yep.
40 kids, that tip to him. He said, get the tip to now. He's up to how many pitches?
Yep. Over 90? 97.
7. So I don't know what the Tigers do with him, whether they, how long they let him go, but
I think
I
they
would
got someone.
imagine you're going to get into their bullpen here.
There's
So,
someone warm. Castellanos.
could be one of those streaks where Cassie's all of a sudden on.
Have a day, Nick Castellanos.
Have a day. We head to the top of 8 here on the Porch. Good series so far. Phillies come from behind last night. Now they're down 5-0. They've got themselves back into this game.
Brahms in it now. 2 straight days, a comeback? Is that what we call the fight Phils? Got Torque up now. 0 for 3, ground out, 2 strikeouts, 2 ball, 1 strike to him. Oh, that's tough playing the sun. Windows got it, bro.
hole here. You gotta hope that you get into the Tigers. And last night felt like a fall night. Today, a little warmer today, but starting to feel like red October.
God, I can't wait for football. Football, baseball, basketball. Oh, it's just can't. Minor clutter. Baltimore, they were in Baltimore.
He had like 8 straight foul balls, and the fans kept
Did anyone
getting out of
catch
the way
it?
about it.
Yeah,
They
it's
catch
an
it.
out. That's an out. Banana ball.
Great.
Banana ball Wolves.
Then I think they should do banana ball for the All-Star game on Monday night. Oh, feature stars against the banana.
94. Single.
You don't see that from Strong all that much.
Velo pumped up right there.
I like how they have a sinker in the Clippers.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
Oh.
a sinker.
That's a sinker.
That thing's a
It was
riser. If
a,
anything.
it was a fastball up in the zone.
They call these
Just
things sinkers. I mean, a 2-seamer, a 4-seamer, a sinker. They're all variations of fastball. Hit the fastball. Go at 94 miles.
Two seems to have a little more movement on it.
Well, how does the guy putting it up on the screen know whether a 2-seamer or a 4-seamer?
It's a great question.
You know, like
It's a great question. Curveball, you could tell.
well, you can tell. Changeup, you can tell.
Fastball,
Slider, sweeper. How do you know the difference between a slider and a sweeper?
Cutter.
Nobody even knows what a sweeper is.
Right.
That's a sinker that really kind of slid away.
All right, Strom. Get out of this quick.
I'll tell you what, when they signed Strom, who thought they were getting this level? I mean, even if you don't love the guy, he still has turned into a pretty high leverage guy. Like when they
Yes.
signed Matt Strom, you're probably like, okay, who's this guy? He turned into a really solid,
Integral piece.
big
The
time.
whole thing. Integral.
Phillies, I mean, they hit home runs on Wheeler. Yeah. Wheeler's been the biggest home run of all time.
Yeah.
You never thought you were getting a Cy Young caliber pitcher when they signed Wheeler.
He's been
Strom has been way better than you thought he was going to be.
Schwarber.
Yeah, when you
Schwarber's
signed-
outperformed now.
Maybe. I mean, no, when
Power-wise.
you signed Schwarber, you were still thinking.
He's had more home runs with the Phillies. The time with fight than he did with.
He's better
Yeah.
here than he's been anywhere else. But
Yeah.
when they signed him for $20 million,
You
I'm talking
hope-
about these guys that you
They
signed.
really didn't. Right.
I'm not talking about guys you gave.
But I think Schwarber has overachieved. I think he has. He's an MVP. I don't know if you call it MVP. Right? I didn't think MVP. Right? A nice player. Good piece. Power. But MVP
I'll
level?
tell you what, I
Ah,
actually thought that Castellanos was going to be the
Yep.
better player.
I know.
Yeah.
He found out in Florida.
I was a user. I thought Castellanos would have been the higher impact player over Schwarber, but when they signed Schwarber, I thought, man, but you're right. To some extent, yes, I didn't think he was going to be an MVP level player, but in Wheeler, nobody thought he was going to be a Cy Young.
No.
I think Schwarber, who thought, I mean, not Schwarber, Strom, who thought he was going to be a high level fullback?
No, did not.
I think one other guy that they signed that outperformed the expectations.
Yeah.
Trey Turner made an argument that
He's underperforming. Is he still the worst contract for Philadelphia?
he's closed the conversation, but
I still think
for the length of the field.
still would go worse. I still think it's both.
If Paul George's contract's done, he'll be paying $6 million. So, I mean,
Unless he can get out of it, move him.
let's use our
I'm just saying, maybe there's
It's
someone down the
reactionary to
line.
say Paul George was so disappointing. And
Yeah,
Trey
but Paul
Turner
George Paul George doesn't play. He got hurt again. Like he just had knee surgery. Again. Like, stop.
I get it. Even if he doesn't play another game for the next 3 years, you're still paying Trey Turner for 6 more seasons.
It's a fair point, but I think you'll get more production out of Trey than Paul.
No doubt about it.
So that's why I think Paul's worse, because you're paying him a max contract. You're not getting anything. Nothing. Zero return on ROI. Zero ROI from podcasting. At least you're getting something.
Zero ROI or disappointing ROI.
There's a difference. Disappointing, you mean he's still contributing. I mean, Turner's had a good year. Power numbers there? No. Has he been great defensively? No. But he's still, had led the league in hits at one point. Like, he's still at the top of those.
The problem I have with Trey Turner right now is he has a good year this year. This type of player doesn't have.
Isn't worth $300 million.
Not worth $300 million. He was never worth $300 million.
No.
This type of player declines to where speed declines. Doesn't
Fair.
have power. So the power that does that now, that declines.
You're looking at the long term. I'm looking
I'm
at
looking at-
just the ROI
I'm
itself.
looking at the last 6 years of that deal with Paul George is gone, and I'm still paying Trey Turner 6 more years.
Yeah, that Paul George got nothing. Zip.
You're saying
Zero.
that
You
for the
paid for nothing.
first- you're saying that for the first year.
First year, nothing. He's gonna. He might start. Who knows? He might not even start the season. That would be great. And he's old.
Well, at the last 6 years of those deals, that deal, Trey Turner will be a little weak.
But if you get a World Series out of it,
In a World Series ever, sure. I feel much better at Trey Turner at 17 than he's getting 30.
I agree. I don't disagree. I don't think he's worth 300. I think Paul George is just the worst. Turner's right there. He's in the top 5. But I think PG just because the ROI is so.
As of right now, Paul George, 1 year versus 2 years of third year term. That Turner for 3 years is giving you more than Porch did in his first year. I don't care if Porch plays another game for the rest of his career. He was gone in 3 seasons. I still have to. I don't know how this is a foreign language. I still have to pay Paul George 6 years after.
You mean
George
Trey
was
Turner?
gone.
You have to take
Yeah,
it.
I still have to pay Trey Turner.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I think Paul George is worse. I just think the max you get 4 years of them, and you're barely getting any.
I don't know
anything.
what I'm going to get from George this year, the next year, the year after that. I have no idea. But I point is, even if I get nothing from him for the next 3 years, which I don't know, he might play this year, 70 games, he might play.
So you'd rather get nothing
I would
out of
say,
Paul George.
even if I didn't get 1 game the next 3 seasons, I would rather pay him than have Trey Turner and have to pay him
Oh
for the remainder of when George is gone.
no.
Get back to me when George is gone, and you're still paying Trey Turner for the next 6 years. I guarantee you, you're going to say, "Oh my God, I can't believe it."
Especially.
You're
in
already
the World
complaining
Series.
about him playing shortstop.
I know.
What's he going to look like playing shortstop at 36, 37, 38?
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing. It's a bad. I think it's a bad.
Well, the
I don't think
conversation
it's
only
worse
comes up
than
because
Paul
they're two
George.
bad contracts.
They are too bad. I think Paul George is worse because you're not getting any ROI. It's so far first year, and now the fact that he's already had microscopic knee surgery heading into this season, he might not get anything out of that
Yeah, no
contract.
one's saying
And it's
that
going to be a
these are-
pain. And even if you trade him, you're going to get like nothing back.
No one's saying these are good contracts. The
Yeah.
conversation is that
That's
they're
where we
two
agree.
Bad contracts.
It's
Well, that's
the
the
in-depth.
conversation. You have 2 bad contracts. Which one is worse?
I
Paul
say
George
Paul
is shorter,
It's shorter.
therefore it's better.
No, because you need those years out of him right now. And you're not getting anything. Zip. Zero. At least you're getting Turner having
No.
a good season.
You're assuming you're getting nothing out of Paul George.
We already had that. At least the season of Turner, I've gotten a couple here where he's been pretty good. Oh, God. Jordan Romano's coming.
That's enough to change. the
Oh,
conversation.
jeez. They just showed
Trey
Jordan
Turner has
Romano.
been an utter disappointment, even as a good pitcher. I mean, even as a good player. Even as this
True.
player, who has been good this year. No one's saying that Trey Turner has been bad this year.
Paul George.
And yet, I would still take that contract and get out of it
We
and start over.
we will agree.
By the way, Trey Turner, let's take a look at this just to disappoint people real quick.
He's going to be here like 20, what, 30?
11 years, $300 million. You're paying him $30 million a year till 2033.
Oh, it's 33.
Yes.
It was 11. Okay. Still going thick.
It's the hitting.
Gill, he's doing podcasts. We're paying the guy to do a podcast.
That's fine. He'll be gone in 3 years.
Got nothing out of our.
So when Paul George is gone, Trey Turner will be 36. Then he'll be 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. We'll be paying him when he's 41 years old. Well, $30 million. Let me know how you think the contract worth then.
If they.
We'll visit this at 2033.
All right, I'll be 33 years of age. We'll be at the new stadium.
So again, think about how that contract will affect the team.
And if they get a World Series out of it, it does not matter.
I would agree with you. But you're now assuming that Trey Turner at 36, 37, 38, 39, or 40 is going to help them win the World Series. I would imagine.
I don't think that's going to happen. It's either this year. I think this is the year, but you have probably 2 more years left of possible. So we'll see. Maybe podcast fee comes back. You know, paying them all max contract just a podcast.
So yeah, it's not, you're acting like someone's like, how are you not seeing that podcast P's contract a good contract? It's a horrendous contract.
Yes, they're both bad.
They're
But
both horrible.
in this situation, I'd still go podcast fee because he is barely.
I'm glad that it was a smart decision to finally shut him down.
I agree.
With the way that he went, you're hoping that makes him back as ready and help with
Ooh.
the
No.
Nuggets.
No, I think he got him on the leg. Right.
Yeah, at some point last year, you got to save the team from
I'm. But that's how bad they were. Because he got hurt. If he was available for a little bit, and the Max was available for a little bit, then they got hurt. It was a disaster. No one's saying that. But
I never judge things based on it. Like if you're healthy now, I have to judge you on.
I think you got to start basing on injury when it becomes an issue of availability where they're just not playing and you're paying them not to play.
Well, in the moment,
Like
but I'm
Embiid,
talking
like that's
right
when
now,
it becomes an issue.
I don't know if Embiid's going to play or not.
Well, that's going to
might
open.
be some runs. That's
How-
terrible.
this is all with
my
2
God,
outs.
Lefty Wilson, that's awful.
This
That
is all with
ball
2
needs
outs.
to be played better than that.
All with 2 outs, which gave him the game back.
You take Strom out. But
I'll be honest. I missed those last couple of bats because we were talking about and podcast. Well, this was all with 2 outs.
yeah, Baez, the right-handed hitter.
Where were they at when they got 2 outs? So he got one. It was 1-2. So Perez, the kid tree walk. You have 2 straight walks, and then Baez.
That ball was played poorly off the wall by
Where do they discuss? Umpires are meeting at the mound. Oh, are they saying it was foul?
It was definitely there. Whoever was saying.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Well, what was Wilson doing?
I don't know.
Oh, I wonder if they're saying it would be a ground stop.
Could be-
And
could
that
stop
means
it.
the runner can stop.
Long discussion. Did they force him to stop a second? Another run. Back. I don't think
It'd be a ground rule.
yeah, because it got stuck for like a second. Padding left field. And Strom. This is the issue.
Yeah.
Getting to Duran.
Absolutely.
It's the problem. We were just talking how good Strom's been. Gets 2 quick outs, 2
Well,
walks.
we're talking about how
Oh,
good
boy.
Strom has been in terms of a free agent. It's not
Yeah, he's been
that he has exceeded your
Today?
expectations. I don't know. The problem with him is he should be your most reliable bullpen guy. That's kind of where he gets at.
Yep.
He is one of the most reliable guys. Yeah, I mean, in that spot against a right-handed hitter, you probably would say they should have gone to Romano. But now the problem is you don't trust Romano at all.
You don't trust Romano ever.
Second
inning,
inning,
third
not
inning,
available.
fourth inning.
It seems that he's not.
Yeah, clearly he's not available. That's what I was wondering. I
How
was
many
wondering.
minutes did he throw in? Why isn't he available? This is the problem. That Romano has not been a guy that you can count on to play back-to-back days.
Well, this is the need for Robertson. Like you would have brought in Robertson as the right.
Yeah, that's the spot where you probably would have brought in the right-handed pitcher had you had more faith in your right-handed relief.
Last night, Kirkering threw 12 pitches.
That he should be.
Yeah, that's crazy. He hadn't pitched since the 25th. Is he dealing with something?
They said he hadn't pitched for 6 days in a row until last night. And then that was maybe why he hung the slider.
Yeah, he hadn't pitched since New York.
Yeah, Thompson said last night, the guy Kirker hasn't pitched in 6 days.
So why isn't he pitching there? Why is he not available?
Question. He's available on back-to-back days. Pitch on back-to-back days.
Got Nelson with the tweet here. Alvarado robbed us, having him and Duran in the back of the pen. This Strom has regressed big time from last year.
Oh, the whole Alvarado situation.
It's just
Could be the story of the season. Yep. In actuality, we're all said and done.
quick out.
Romano gets out of the end.
There you go.
Jeez. All right, we head to the bottom of the 8th. We're on the porch. The 8th was down 2 more bats, down 4 though. In that spot. Here's the problem. When Romano comes to the game, you bring Romano in the game, the first thing everybody's saying is why you bring Romano into the game. We've got 40 kids watching.
Yep.
He said Romano coming in, that's a wrap. Well, if they would have brought Romano in for Baez, would you have felt good that he could get Baez out? Probably not, but that's the game you have to play. It's like you don't throw lefties against righties. That's baseball in 2025. When you leave Romano out there, Strom out there, that spot. Why is it Kirkland? All these things you just don't know right now.
Yeah, it's the Alvarado thing that was brought up just a moment ago. I mean, that's
hit for Wilson right here.
that's the story.
The Trippleton popped up. Perez struck out. McKinstry walked. Dingler walked. So there's 2 outs with 2 on, and then Baez comes up.
Bottom of the order.
Baez
Baez had a good
he's
day.
hit a home run. He's tripled.
Yep.
So the question is, after 2 straight walks, you probably should have taken him out of the game right here versus
Yep. Exactly.
Bill's bet. Now you're into their bullpen.
Let's see what happens. There's
The
Marsh.
base hit. Oh, Marsh.
Do they have some heroics? I mean, he's turned it around, Brandon Marsh.
Look at their closer in.
He really has turned it around.
Listen, 100%. He's at the point where you can live with him.
Yep. Absolutely.
But the left-handed bat in your lineup, you'd like to see him hit 7, 8, or 9. The Phillies are 4 right now. We're hitting like 6. There's your boy Ty Dahlberg. Gonna be Nuggets gonna be filling in for me on Wednesday and Monday next week, and on Friday too, because I'm gonna be away on the radio show. Update on Aaron Nola. He's back in Philly, feeling good after the rehab start on Friday. Normal soreness, but no pain in the river ankle. One thing we talked about him earlier, he thinks he's gonna pitch again on Wednesday. Yep. The velocity
Down.
Yeah, 88, 89. He topped out at 91.
Yeah, that's that ribbon. That's got to be the ribbon for you.
Thought I was
Back
actually
to that.
been able to do a lot of throwing.
Oh, Lazar's back up. Get something going here. And imagine going to this game and think you're going to see Vermont.
You bet the over in this game?
No.
What? Okay.
Would have never bet
Here's
the over.
something I threw out. You're watching right now. Here's my question, okay? What if I told you the ticket price for Duran is an upcharge of $15 because of the whole presentation?
15's a lot.
But if he doesn't come in the game, he gets refunded. It's like I was saying today, now that entrance is so unbelievable that if you don't go to a game, it's like a day game.
It's not
You're
going
not
to get
getting the same. But if you pay to go to a game, let's say you pay for your ticket $70. If you don't get Duran, you just so would you pay $85 to go to the game?
Is the game up to 70 because Toronto? That's a big thing.
No. It's now
85.
starting at 85. But if he doesn't come in the game,
No, I think it's unfair.
you're getting the $15
I think
back.
that's very unfair. Just
You're
because
getting
they're
the
close.
$15 back.
Yeah, but I don't think you should have to pay $15 more just for the thought of maybe to get them. I know you're getting it back.
But would you be satisfied at the end of the night if you came in and you saw that?
Yeah, but I think I should still be paying the same amount.
Why? You weren't getting that before.
Fine.
So why are you paying the same price?
The same
You have an
offense is still
attract-
out. The same offense is still out
But
there.
you have an attraction that you didn't have a week
The
ago.
same offense is still out there. 15. Look at this guy. Wait, can we look behind the plate real quick? There's a guy with 3 beer cans chugging.
Put it this way. If I was with the Phillies,
No way.
if I worked for the Phillies,
$15.
I would be charged $15 extra. And I would say,
That's a lot.
Ron, we're not fit.
That's a lot more work for those Phillies.
That does have 3 years back there.
He's chugging all 3.
This is Savannah Bananas at the out.
Oh, you got good camera work at that. Oh, what a catch.
What a catch.
Over the rail.
Is there anything more exhilarating than a foul ball at baseball down?
Never caught one at a baseball game. I have been thrown with the ball from
Well, you can't strike that.
No.
Where Schwarber, as the best player on the team, sometimes it's infuriating. But he does strike
in a
out.
big moment.
Like that, those big moments. You know, coming up. You're like, okay,
Come on.
He's so prone to strike out. Let's look at the right-hand hitter. You got to bear down and do something there.
Here's Bryce. I mean, a home run right now. Makes it a ball game in the
Swing, by the way.
No swing. No
I'd
swing.
like to see that again.
Is that the 5% kicking it?
That's a swing. I thought they swung that. I bet you could throw that again. They're not going to show it again. That's what they probably swung.
The 5% kicking it. 2-0. All right, hitters count.
I'd like to see them show that again.
Hitters count.
Harper's got it.
Oh,
You get a fastball
man.
from a
Whoa.
right-handed pitcher on a 2-0
Oh.
count. Oh, man, you got to clobber that thing. He missed it. That's where you got to be down. Gets a guy named Ben.
You that guy?
Yeah.
That's a shot. Goodbye.
That's the way to shut me up right there.
The breaking ball.
Dude, he stayed on that thing. That was great.
107.4.
All right, Harper. Way to shut me up. I like it.
Monty Dangle.
That guy's got a Montreal Expo hat on. That's the second home run to Monty Dangle, by the way. All right, we got 7-5 games.
See what happened if the bullpen didn't blow it?
I agree.
Oh.
I wouldn't have gone to the bullpen. I would have stuck with the starter. I went to Banks. Gave him a home run.
Well, Strom really. Because they were back in it.
But this is where I don't really blame. Once you're in the bullpen, now your bullpen stinks.
Yeah.
Once you're into the bullpen, which I will avoid at all costs going into the bullpen if I can. Because once I'm in the bullpen, now I'm
Now
up
it's
the creek
over.
without the paddle. Now I'm swimming upstream the rest of the way. So I avoid going to my
Still
bullpen.
just well, I don't know. It was just it's not anything that numbers will say. It was like a gut. The gut feeling with
Yeah.
Two Wheeler.
Yeah, that's the gut of a guy with flat foot.
Oh, come on.
The Trumps obviously would say I go with my 8.
The Banks would have faced a 7-8-9 or 8-9-1. All right, can JT get on and then Cassie again? The Cassie game
like
today?
Cassie against the Braves. I get the hottest week of all time.
Hey, JT's on base. Oh my God! Oh, JT with a base hit.
All right, we're Dougie fresh.
I think Doug needs to pop
That
in.
is Doug on the porch on Castellanos Day.
Oh,
This would be the day right here.
jeez.
I mean, come on.
Over under. How
The day that I'm hanging out here, I'm hanging out back, and this is what we deal with. I take the day, and Casty has a day. I love it.
You're not allowed on the porch.
No, we're might be going on a winning streak on the porch.
Oh,
Man, this is the day you pick them all day.
all day.
What's the shoot today? 115?
Nah, 95. Not that I'm ecstatic about that, but for me that's a win. Anytime it's in the double digits, I'll take it.
We stopped over at the show today. We went over to Josie Kelly. Had a couple of cold.
Nice. Big sponsor of the Ocean City Nor'easter, Josie Kelly's. It's a good place to watch the game on the pitch. Different kind of football.
So little back about Josie Kelly. Well, back, but 2022 World Series run. That's where we went to watch. They put the sound on there. Play fine. They put the sound on inside.
Good to know.
Yeah, we took my mom over there today. Had a little lunch. We got wings. We had the flats. I had the drum.
Maybe trade.
You had the flats? No, your mom had the flats.
No. Well. Yes. Earnshaw. Like my mom did go drum.
The
Earnshaw had the flat. I had the drum.
Yeah,
and they were awesome. I want to be clear. Oh, Dave works.
let's go. I'd love to hear that.
Kelly. When you're ordering wings at an Irish pub, they're not awesome.
They were awesome.
They're just so giddy.
They were awesome. I think it might have been good. I had a breakfast early in the morning with the Schwein. That's all I ate.
The Schweimer.
By the way, my mother had her Gill was outstanding. It was very, very good.
go.
Oh, that's a hanger right there. Oh, the style 50 is
Oh,
This is where
it's time.
0-1. Trying to see a couple pitches. Splitter, bottom. 0-2.
you gotta pay for that. Hanger.
Why was he not swinging at the first pitch? The one time he runs on the first pitch. He didn't see, he just let it go. Right down.
Tell you, you can't hear. No, it's coming. Fastball up. You were getting it off the beat out of the zone.
I feel like I'm the KOD.
Blow it away. Where's the catcher setting up?
He's gonna dude.
Blow it away.
Faith.
Pitch was low away. Yep. Set up hand.
He hit my bopper here.
Oh, man.
Everybody watch what's happening here. Where you guys watching from right now?
Time in.
Boyfriend Cisco watching the word. Oh!
Around the Castellanos.
Jeez.
God. Oh, I know.
By the way, we kid on Twitter had a picture of beer. Looks like a dent. Where's the camp? It's got a better day.
Up there at the office.
One out to left center field. Veerling's going back. It is gone. Opposite field.
Trying to see if I can give us a little video clip there, boys, off of Twitter. So I'm gonna disappear for a second.
All right. 7-5 game.
One out to left center field. Veerling's going back. It is gone. Opposite field home run for Bryce Harper. Phillies.
All right. So who do you have coming in next?
Lazar, looks like.
So it'll be Lazar. And
They
then,
didn't show anybody else coming up.
yeah, so it'll be Lazar. And then lineup. Vader.
After
Captain.
Vader 6, 7, 8. So I don't know if this is changed from March.
Vader, March.
Well, they did use Kepler. That's the hip stuff. I see your question of the day on the locker today was with Kepler. I'm thinking, what kind of question is that? You're going to get the same answer every time. Get rid of them.
That's kind of the point.
Like, did anybody come up with something creative?
I wanted to see if someone there was some creative. To say the least.
By the way, he cannot be.
There was.
He cannot be optional.
Yeah, you did DFA.
DFA. But no, I'm assuming somebody said send him to the minors.
There was a handful of creative answers. Let me say that. Of how to send it.
Yeah,
Or get rid of it.
You guys, I was driving the car today, and I actually met with Doug earlier this morning to get all the mics and the stuff for today's show. And I was driving in the car at that time. And today's question of the day is, what should they do with Kepler? I said, what kind of question is this? There's only one answer.
That was the
want
point.
a question that gives you multiple answers.
That was the point. And we actually got a lot of texts on it.
That's funny. Yeah.
We got a lot of
I
texts.
can't
on that.
imagine anybody said, "Oh, this guy's pretty good. You should keep."
I wanted to see if there was someone out there that actually would want to keep that step.
The only thing I would say is this: is as a left-handed bat off the bench against a righty on a day where it's one of those playoff games where the team goes into a bullpen early you might pinch hit in the 6th.
Yeah.
And now to get back to the
We're getting-
situation,
We're getting specific.
I'm saying, but would you rather have him over a Weston Wilson? Like right now, if Weston Wilson's here and he's a right-handed bat,
Yeah.
and Kepler's a left-handed bat, but would you rather have?
Well, you have Otto Kemp, and Bohm will be back.
Well, exactly my point is when Bohm comes back, someone's got to go, and then let's say Crawford comes up.
Yeah.
Now you have Crawford up and Bohm here. 2 guys have to go. So there's Kepler as a left-handed bat off the bench. In other words, okay,
Do they want it in the conference?
let me play this role for you.
Pitch by
2 years ago, you ended your playoff. Your last batter was a left-handed batter. Was
2 years ago?
and
In Arizona. Who's the last time? Who's the last time?
It was a left-handed batter. The guy can't do it.
Oh. For Game 7?
Yep.
Oh, a left.
Yeah.
Well, that was a quick night.
There you go, Lazar.
All right. Well, I'm
The
lineup.
last batter of the season for the Phillies was Cave.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Well,
so
we
in that
forgot about
situation, Jake Cave is up the bat against
Oh.
Seawall. With a right-handed pitcher.
Yep.
If you were in that same spot, would you rather have Kepler available to hit as a lefty or Weston Wilson to be as the last potential batter?
That's I hate that question. I hate the whole premise of the question.
But that goes back to the question of what should I do with Kepler?
Out to left center field. Veerling's going back. It is gone! Opposite field home run for Bright.
I mean, what's his career pitch hitting? And that's just picking it. That's 2 awful choices. to say the least. Wilson or Kepler? I mean, Wilson got hit off school today. He closed his eyes.
It's a right-handed batter.
I
against
know.
a lefty. I'm talking about if there's a right-handed closer, which most closers are, and you are in a spot where like
you don't have
a right-handed hitter is up. Otto Kemp started the game.
Yeah.
Now it's the 9th inning.
Do you have Marsh on the bench? If Kemp started the game.
No, obviously this is down to your last guy. Kemp's up the bat.
So Marsh already hit.
Yeah, you're down to your last guy.
Oh,
and it's between-
Wilson or Kepler?
Oh no, but they're both not on the roster.
Right.
My point is they would be like, would you rather be in because you know a right-handed closer is more
Yeah,
possible
it's
than a
gonna happen.
left-handed closer. So would you rather have the left-handed bat Kepler as the last guy?
In theory, yeah, you'd want the left
Hey,
and right.
he's a much better outfielder in left, center, and
He
right.
would be fine if he was a bench player only.
What I'm talking about.
But I don't know if he wants to do that
Here.
or if the Phillies want to. I don't know. I mean, I prefer probably Kepler in that situation. He's all you got.
But that's the thing. It's like, so you DFA him or just say to him, your new goal is you're just the 5th outfielder. 6th outfielder. Because fear, I mean, at some point you're
So
going
your outfielders would be
Crawford in center, okay? Marsh and Bader
Bader
will
in
be
left.
in left.
the Crawford starting every day.
Yeah.
That's it.
See, in a perfect world,
Yeah, it's
but
just,
in a perfect world, you would have Kepler around to play right field for Castellanos.
yeah.
Seriously,
Is it defensive replacement?
Kepler's a better defensive player than Wilson. Not even close.
Yes.
You already have Kemp to do what Wilson does.
This outfield. In that scenario, probably one Kepler. But you gotta go.
I guess Finnegan supplanted best as the closer.
Yep. A Bader's 0 for 3 today.
when you come to a new team. Trying so hard. Yep.
Right, here's Otto Kemp. So, Bader, Kemp, Mark. No. Maybe Sosa? Sosa's out.
Yeah, Mark. You hit stock for Sosa. You're not hitting Kepler for Kemp.
That's another
That's a
thing.
telling sign right here.
Yeah.
Is that normally he would hit the left hand.
Yep. And he's letting Kemp in.
He's letting Kemp hit.
Yep. What's that tell you? Fouled it off. 97 right down the middle.
Yeah. Normally in this spot,
It would go, yeah,
if
have a
Kemp
left.
was the left-handed. Now they don't have enough third base because because he's playing third.
Yeah.
Because he's playing third. He was playing left field. They have Kepler here, probably.
Yeah.
Because he's playing third, they don't have enough third base because Sosa's playing second. And you might want to hit Stott.
Right. Yeah, Stott would make sense next. And there's Stott. Sosa. I'll tell you what. Sosa did not look great in the field today. Second.
Now he might have cost you a run or two.
Yep.
Kemp got overmatched today by some good pitches.
Yep. 0 for 4.
And again, they conditioned to Tigers.
Yep. Back into the open.
You don't like these uniforms? These are awesome.
They're fine. Not my favorite. Detroit's cool. You
The
know.
white ones are really good. The old with the very underrated. I like
We'll go properly rated.
I like the blue one. They're not rated at all. That's why you say properly rated.
Properly rated.
No one ever.
You went
talks about
underrated.
it. Yeah, I think they are better than. Yeah, I like this blue and orange. Like, I think that
You like the colors.
I mean, I like their white.
You like, yeah, you like the home.
Well, I like the D, the old English D, but I like the white, the old English D on the
And the navy.
yeah. Anything like I'm not an Penn State fan by any, but I do like the white.
Oh,
D.
you
I think
do.
it's very classy. Funny because their home uniform they never weren't.
No one. Just navy white. Brexit. Stop. Popped it up.
Gonna do it.
Well, matches
Well,
tomorrow.
the over today, you probably lost. I can't imagine it was over 11 and a half. But that's the final. 7-5. Phillies lose tonight this afternoon against the Tigers. Game 3 of the rubber match tomorrow night. Sunday night baseball.
Love it. Love it.
I don't know.
Sanchez.
Player of the game. Tarek Skubal, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, 5 hits, 3 runs. Wheeler had 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, gave up 9 hits today.
Yep.
But he was victim of the long ball 3 times today. That
3
was the
times.
difference in the game. 3 home runs the Tigers hit versus the Phillies offense could not get going. So, what do you do at this point?
IPO.
Got 5-3 up.
Yeah. You got to change that. 7-5.
So that'll do it for the Phils. They lose this one today. Man, we don't do very well on the fourth.
No. A lot of losses. We won on the campground. Can't remember. On the porch.
We got to go back on the port, or we got to go back to the campground, guys.
Might have to. Way under 500 here on the All right.
Well, we're gonna wrap things up. By the way, Phillies finish up tomorrow night on Monday Night Baseball. Then they get a series with the Orioles, the Baltimore Orioles down there at
Who's home?
the Orioles. By the way, over at Camp Yard, Savannah, watch that.
Oh, banana ball.
Banana. We want to thank
Big fan.
you for watching us on the Porch.
Great crowd.
Make sure you like, subscribe on YouTube, repost on your X platform. We'll be back again. I will be away next, so I will be traveling to Blue. I will be in Lisbon, Portugal, and Prague, Czech Republic next week. So
There you go. I'll be filling in for you a couple of days. Wednesday, at Yuri's, 97.3 ESPN, EPG. Friday with Josh and Colin.
tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I'll be on 97.5 Attic, Philly, and check me out there. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Here in the Philadelphia area. All right. For Nick, Doug did make it, but
Jumping in and out.
he was certainly making his stomach go up and down and all around. Watch your YouTube channel, the X one. But we'll leave you with Johan entering the field. Goodbye. Thank you. We'll talk to you next time on the Porch here on the YouTube and X platform. See you, everybody.